Oh yeah. Thank you.
You know, Arizona's got this great late season over-the-counter opportunity for archery. They're valid for either mule deer or Coues deer. I would say it was definitely highly skewed towards Coues deer. I have a little bit of experience glassing Coues deer, but not a ton of experience overall. First chance to hunt Coues deer with my bow, really.
So I had already taken, a giant world-class Coues deer with my bow back in 2014. All I wanted out of this trip was for trail to experience that same thing I experienced, is how fun it is, how cagey these animals are. They're always on edge.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one. Just to the right that popped out. I just see the two does. The two does, yeah.
We were just seeing Coues deer right off the road constantly. In the back of your mind, you're like, man, this is going to be a phenomenal opportunity to kill a buck with a bow for how much Coues deer we're seeing right now. It's just, the deer numbers were insane.
I'm game to go sit.
Let's do it. I just can't believe we've seen so many deer.
Probably seen 20, at least 20.
I would say at least 20.
20 Coues.
I'm really quite interested to see what comes to water.
Mm-hmm.
You'll put somebody on this side and somebody on this side.
Yeah.
Every time you go to a new area, you gotta kind of get to know the ins and outs of it before you can really be effective. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better idea of where the deer are. Seen tons of deer, just no bucks.
Do you want to see this tank?
Did you take some pictures?
Oh, I got some awesome video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice buck. Really good buck.
He's just right there.
All alone, huh?
Yeah.
Well, at least we know there's a buck.
Uh-huh.
I had the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich I've ever had today, I think. Today was just a great day. Just head back to where we saw him last time.
Yeah, head back to the big buck.
Okay.
There's like 10 javelina over here, that's it.
Oh, really? Can you tell which side of the border they're on?
I'm pretty sure they're on the,
The other side?
yeah, their side.
They're on the Mexican side.
Yeah.
God, that's a lump draw. Big boy bow. That is a big boy. It's a long axle. It's that red bird right there. That's cool. See that? Oh, yeah. I'm quite surprised that nothing's come in. Like, no, some big bugs or something. No javelina, no coatimundi, no jaguars, roadrunner, wily coyotes. Yeah, just cardinals and bluebirds.
The old Fila. I want to know. I don't want to know, probably.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Two Coues so far. Oh, how'd that do? How can there be 13 does in the desert without a buck? Splitting up.
Yeah. This tank looks really good.
Yeah, so I found a new tank on a map. I'm gonna dive off, sit this one, and Trail's gonna go over to Old Reliable that we've had Coues deer come into. No bucks yet, but we have a giant, like 103, 105 inch Coues over here.
Yeah, I just got a feeling about it, you know?
You sit it enough days.
Sometimes you get a vibe, you think maybe if you just stick with something, it'll pay.
When you were doing your paperwork earlier,
Yeah.
we were chatting and we were noticing how really excited you were instantly to claim that tank.
Yeah.
You gave me a chance. You're like, I'm going back where that one big buck was.
I don't know. I mean, you can go if you want.
No.
I don't care who sits it. I just think
I
somebody
want you to kill a giant. I've already killed a giant Coues with my bow.
I think somebody should sit this one.
You gotta put your time in on it.
It's got that good vibe, you know, down there in the bottom. It's got good cover. This canyon looks awesome.
It does too. There's a lot of cover on this one. Interesting. One of probably the scariest things in my life just happened. Logan and I are just sitting in this little water tank, waiting for a Coues to come in. All of a sudden we hear this big branch like scrape behind us. So we both look at each other quickly. I turn around and there's a whole group of illegals with big backpacks on, and I just hear them talking. I can't understand what they're saying. They sit down, no joke, 10 yards behind us. We're on this little dike, 10 yards on the other side of the hill. And both Logan and I look at each other like, what the F do we do right now? Like whispering, we're like, I don't have my sidearm on me. I forgot my inReach today. And here we are with some illegals behind us. And we're both just freaking out, like, not even a clue what to do. And then he even smiled at me when he gave me his thumbs up. So that was, reassuring right away. But we didn't know what to do, if we should get out of there right away, or if they're going to, do something that we don't want them to do a little bit later and get in position. So that's why we just backed up and got out as fast as we could. I could run a marathon right now.
Yeah, I bet you're cheers. I'll get my shit together and head that way.
Luckily, that guy who I saw is my best friend right now. He's probably the best one who could do it, because we both understood each other. Like,
he gave
you can do what you want to do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're okay.
He gave you the thumbs up, huh?
Yeah. That's when I turned to him. I was like, I think we're okay.
Wow. I didn't think that was
I was just
happen.
like shaking. He was shaking. He said like you could probably hear his heartbeat.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's a big buck, Brady.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he got long twos.
That's a good look at him right there. Pretty optimistic about this area. There was a lot of deer, and they actually looked like they were a little bit ruddy, so I think tonight when we get back we'll whip out the computer and see if we can pick this area apart for water and find out where they're watering, and if we can't spot and stock, which would be pretty tough in this stuff because there's a lot of rock and vegetation, but hopefully we can find a water hole. I think I have a mule deer buck, which would be the first mule deer buck we've seen. But I haven't got a great look at him yet, but he's got maybe 6 does out ahead of him, and he's just kind of lagging. He looks decent, maybe.
I ain't opposed to sitting water today. There hasn't been a buck come to water yet.
The buck's not thirsty?
They don't need water.
I don't even know what day it is. It's Monday. I know that, but I don't know how many days we've been hunting. Maybe 5, 6. We split up this morning. Top of this canyon is where we saw that big buck the very first day. He could be going either down this canyon or over top to that pond, so we split up. You got Brady on the pond, and I'm gonna sit on this tank all day. I think if we sit all day, hopefully a buck comes in. And I know that I'm the first guy that always preaches and says, you don't leave your post, especially if you're sitting water until after dark. But I've been sitting here all day and haven't seen a deer, so there's a high likelihood in the next 10 minutes here I'm pulling up shop. There you have it. Coatimundi. Should have probably shot that buck today and pulled a double, huh? You think?
Of course, I got a coatimundi on my backpack. It came in by itself and shot it at 30 yards. So I'm gonna skin it out tonight and should make a nice little cape. Kind of a cool animal that I definitely don't have in southern Utah.
Lots of bucks.
I mean, if I saw short of 100 deer, I'd be surprised.
Holy gosh.
Like, I bet there wasn't, from 10 a.m. to 4, there probably wasn't 3 minutes when there wasn't a deer walking in. Shot a coatimundi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. All right, so this morning it's gonna happen.
I don't think there's been a colder morning.
Do you think it's coldest today?
I have my hands up there, they're getting like hard to use.
That's good for shooting deer. What do you think?
Do I want it really hot to make them come to water? Or do
Yeah,
I want it really cold so the rut will pick up,
But
so the
it's
bus will follow
so
the
cold right now that as soon as that sun picks up, they're gonna be like, oh, shake it off, go to water.
Or they'll be like, oh, the water tank's frozen.
Water tank is super cold. Everybody likes cold drink. We actually extended our hunt by about a half day. I mean, we were supposed to be gone that morning. I was committed that day to, any legal buck that came in, I was going to try to get a chance at it and harvest it. Man, he is a little guy. That's awesome. He's gonna eat. I love getting the chance to hunt unique places and unique species. What a cool opportunity to go down and bow hunt a unique animal on a really unique landscape.
Yeah.
You had a buck come in though?
Yeah, it was not like a medium buck, I guess. When I put my binos up, he's like a...
Oh, like that one? The spike?
Yeah.
Right there?
Hey, man. That's all I wanted on this trip was you to shoot a coos.
He made a full body turn by the time the arrow got to him.
We just had so many good memories from it, even with taking just one animal. I came out with that hunt. You know, it's a win for me because he experienced what he needed to experience and we had a good time together. Even with me not punching a tag, it was a phenomenal experience.